Hello, this is the Tradesight U.S. Stocks and Futures Market Preview for Tuesday the 3rd of August 2021. Monday's behind us. Wasn't super exciting. There were some green trades for us, but chances of a lot going on. Here's the ES, was not much. Here's the ES front month futures contract. So the daily chart of the broad market futures forum. You're now going on, what is this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 8 days in a row. In the middle of core earnings season, by the way, with 3 days left of core earnings. 8 days in a row, right in the same flat range. It's kind of amazing to look at. We'll look at the intraday action in a little bit, but that's just horrible. So we had gapped up a little bit here on Monday and then just filled the gap and after some waiting time, and then that was it. So not super exciting. Let's go through the major daily charts. Crude oil at 71.49. That's down a little bit. Gold down $7.40 to 1814.80. S&P cash at the end of the day lost 8.10 points, which is nothing. NASDAQ 100 was up 3.72, which is even less. The SOX loses or gains 20 points, swept all-time highs, but still closed right on that risk line, so it hasn't buckled that yet. Biotechs were down 0.74, so basically a dead flat day there. Russell 2000 loses 10.75, also not interesting. The VIX closes up 1.22 at 19.46. This is super interesting. I mean, we had this big drop day middle of last week, and the VIX barely moved. Now we're up $1.22, and the market didn't move. So very strange action. Trend closes at 1.26, puts the 10-day at 1.09. NASDAQ volume was only 3.74 billion shares, so one of the 5 or 6 lightest days of the year so far since January 1st. Advanced decline ratio on the NASDAQ plus 65, so, sorry, plus 189, the 10-day moving average is 6. Nope, today's plus 65, the 10-day moving average is 189. So basically almost exactly the same number of stocks up as down, and early in the day it was much higher, so that did come back. It's just funny how it didn't really lead to a lot of action. Advanced decline ratio on the New York, negative 200. Google, now this is the funny part, all these big stocks. Google gains $2.56. That's a blip on a $2,500 stock, $2,700 stock, whatever. Apple down 34 cents, also a blip. Netflix down $2.42. Also a blip. Amazon gains $3.89 after the gap down day on Friday. Tesla gains 22.47, trying to break out through this level. Facebook down $4.35, coming back towards filling the gap. Zoom up 86 cents. It was lower early by a lot, actually. Goldman Sachs up $3.31. It was higher early. Very strange day. A lot of stocks, like where they closed was not much compared to the fact that they did have some range and swung either way early and then came back. TLT, the 20-year bond ETF, up $1.33. The Dow down 97.31. Bitcoin sitting just under 39,000 at this point in time. All right, so I'm going to show you. Usually we do 5-minute candles during the week. We'll look at that first here on the ES. So you can see, like Friday was the gap down, tried to fill, got about halfway back, came back, closed exactly where we opened, right? So then here today, and again, more of the days have been sell-offs. So this is it. This is the telling sign, right? Market is getting ready to go, and we probably know which way it's going to go. But again, the gap up, dead flat for 2 hours as we're heading into lunch. It finally comes all the way down, fills the gap, then just dead flat until the last 40 minutes or so and sells off a bit. So not really an exciting tradable day, but I do want to show you, if I go to, like, let's do 15-minute candles so we can go back and see. Yeah, that's about right. Look at that. There's those last 8 days, right? By the way, look at the 13 that one day. But look at those last 8 days. I mean, we're actually, can't make it up. We're basically sitting, how many days ago was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 7 days ago. So since that gap up on the 23rd, we're sitting right where we opened that day. So the market has done absolutely nothing ever since then. It's just, you know, and I get it for July, but I think it should start to move in August as usual, and I think we should be ready for some excitement at some point moving forward here. Might be after earnings this Thursday once they end. Could be a lot of things, but I would start to get ready for action. We are coming into that time of year. Obviously, the markets usually open up after Labor Day, but I still think August could be better than July for sure. In terms of economic data coming out on Tuesday, we've got factory orders at 10 a.m. here in the U.S., TIP, IBD, economic optimism number, and that's it. The rest of the numbers are from around the world, so we will see what we get. We still have trade balance and stuff ahead for the week and the unemployment rate, but again, the focus here is 3 days in a row of the most earnings being released there's a new alignment on this. Usually we wrap up with like Microsoft on a Thursday. Microsoft report last Tuesday, so it's no longer the same stocks, but you can still see there's way more stocks reporting Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday than any other 3-day window. That will bring core earnings to an end. So expect gaps like we've been seeing on some of these stocks, and we'll go from there. Charts, as usual, brought to you by eSignal. If you've not yet taken a trial of our services, feel free to do so. We will help you out for a couple of days. Have a great trading Tuesday.